I wake up, I leave my house when I want to. When I wake up early morning that I'm rushing to church, say, oh, now me kill Jesus. Who kill him? He died because of you and I. No more sacrifice. We remember in those days, we wake up by 4 o'clock because we want to be in the service by 6:30. To put everything in order to be there fast. But today, everybody want to serve God at the ease of their time, at their will, at their comfort zone. Nobody want to go extra mile anymore to serve God. Nobody want to live a life of sacrifice. Everybody are complaining about sacrifice. I am too big. I am too this. I cannot. He said, gather together. What we do to God is what some of us, we don't want people to do to us. We hate it, but we do it to God. He said, by faith, he offered a more excellent sacrifice to God. When God is pleased with a man, he will make his enemy at peace. One thing you must get to know, beloved, when human effort has failed, when wisdom, calculation has failed, one thing that will not fail is sacrifice. One thing that does not fail is sacrifice. Beloved, our salvation today is obtained by the sacrifice of Jesus. If you don't know, maybe some of us will think that salvation is free, but somebody has sacrificed for our salvation. Somebody. Jesus paid the price. What price are you paying today? What price are you paying as a Christian? You cannot give out your habit of drinking and smoking. You cannot give out the habit of anger, of unforgiveness. You can't give it out as a sacrifice, because now that I've come to God, I have to let those things go. Beloved, a service that is not backed up with sacrifice is not acceptable. Jesus said, the people come to me with their mouth, but their heart is what? Is far. Is far. Jesus is not looking for eye service people. He's looking for heart service people. Heart service. We murmur about the things of God. We complain about the things of God. Like somebody shared a testimony today. He said, I've been passing this road for a good 5 years. Now accidents are happening, but yet God has been saving me and my children. Beloved, God is not looking for eye service. He's looking for heart service. If there is a service that God must accept, is the heart that is ready to be grateful. Today, many hearts ungrateful. We are filled up with idols of ourselves, the idols of our beauty, of our talent, of our whatever we have acquired. Our heart is filled of these things. Jesus is no longer there in our heart. How do I know? That is why I must say, I cannot do this, so I cannot do this, so when it is the will of God for you, He said, I can't do it, so I'm not a baby, oh, I can't do it, oh, nobody can control me. I have my own will. I do it. The Bible says, let the will of God be done. Christianity is abandoning your will and take the will of God. If you are still running with your will, deciding with your will, thinking with your will, you are not yet a Christian. Christians are those who have dropped their will, and now they are run their life based on the will of God. If your decision is to suit you, not to suit God, that means that is not the will of God. He said, God is the author and the finisher. He said, by revelation, by faith, he offered to God a more excellent sacrifice. When human effort has failed, sacrifice will never fail. When we have fasted and prayed, it seems that nothing seems to happen. Sacrifice will never fail. Like Abraham and Sarah. You know, at a point of time, even the doctor confirmed that these people cannot. But what happened? One day, they were at home. A man came and visited. And he said, no, this man, I saw you like, no, this man is passing by. This man is not honoring. Please come to my house. Come and eat. Come and drink. They gave him water to wash hand. They gave him food. After I finished eating, he said, today, by so time of life, something will do what? Will happen. Sacrifice. He will have the eyes and understanding to see that this man, I perceive is a man of God. Because his heart is full of God. Somebody says, God is talking to us. We can't even hear him. Because what has filled our hearts is not the kingdom. What is in our heart is the word. The Bible says, in this world, vanity upon vanity, all is vanity. But we are filled with the word, and the word has overshadowed the heart of men. So that is why somebody cannot give it out. He holds it so strong. Like I used to say, if I will tell our daddy then, I say, Daddy, give this your car as a seat to church. And then, because there's a battle coming around, you will say, the holy car, the car that I cherish and love so much. Beloved, sacrifice can never fail. You know, people can acquire something through sacrifice and hand over it to their children. The Bible says a good man will leave an inheritance. Just imagine, this morning I was praying and a prayer point dropped into my heart. And what was that prayer point? Lord, make me a channel of blessing to others. Make me a river of blessing that people will come and fetch. Beloved, when we live and finish our journey here on earth, two things will be remembered of. The problem will cause and the problem will solve. Two things will be remembered of. If you are living and you are no longer being a flow, let's go to the scripture. Let's see something. Because the Bible said, you see, even the children of the world are wiser than the children of men, of children of God. They are wiser. Let's read verse 16. He said, and he said unto, verse 16, and he said unto the accuser, there is a certain rich man which has a steward, and the same was accused unto him that he had visited his goods. He has wasted his goods. And he called him and said unto him, how is it that I hear this of thee? Give an account of your stewardship, for thou mayest be no longer a stewardship. Then the steward said within himself, what shall I do? For my Lord take from me the stewardship. I can't dig to beg, for I am ashamed. Now this is a man that was working for a rich man. Now as he was working for this rich man, the rich man began to hear some news of how he's embezzling, his company is not doing things well. So the rich man now came to him and told him, I say, I hear some things about you. How are you destroying my company? Now, going to give account, because you will cease very soon from being a steward in this company. You will stop, because I'm hearing the news I'm hearing about you. I don't like it anymore. Look at a man, that's the man of the world. Now, and he said something. He said, my master is coming to take these things from me. When I'm sacked now, I can't face the shame. I was driving a car, living a good house, my children. I can't face the shame of begging. No, I can't. I must do something to cover my shame. I must do something to make sure that my shame is what? Is not seen. A man of the world. Have wisdom and understanding that no, I can't. But the Christians, what understanding do you have that this life I am living now, if the owner of my life come to take it away from me today, what will be said of me? You see, I am resolving that what to do, that when I am put out of this steward, that they may receive me into their house. So he called every one of his lord debtor unto him, and he said to the first, how much own thou unto my lord? And he said, 100 measure of oil. And he said to him, take a bill and sit down quickly and write 50. Then he said unto the another, and how much own thou? And he said, thou 100 measure of wheat. And he said unto him, take a bill and write fourscore. And the Lord commanded the unjust steward, because he has done wisely. For the children of this world, verse 8, the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light. Now, what happened? This steward, this manager, now went to meet all the business partner that partner with this company, and they are holding some amount of money. Listen, no, they are holding amount of some money. And I said, okay, now I want to do something. I can never be ashamed. I will not. How will I be able to face it? What will I do? I have to do something to cover my shame, because immediately I leave this office now, I leave this job, I don't know when I will have another job, so I have to do something. Now he went to all the creditor, all the debtor, those who are holding the company, and he began to ask them, okay, you, how much are you holding? It's okay, I'm holding 10 million. Okay, this 10 million, write 5 million, keep 5 million aside. He went to the other one. It's okay, I'm holding 20 million. Now write 10 million, keep 10 million aside. He was meeting all of them, telling them. Now, somebody say, is Jesus trying to encourage stealing? No, he was trying to make an example. Now he told them, say, do you know what I will do? Do you know? We are going to bargain. I will come later when my boss or my Oga have taken away the company from me. Then the remaining one that will write off, you and I will give you some percentage from it. Then I will collect. With those one, I will gather those one together. Then I will go and do what, and start another business, so that I will not be put to shame. Now a man is planning that in case troubles arises, I can have a hold. I can have a place to do what? To hold on to. But as children of God, the Bible says the children of this generation are wiser. He's making a move. Now, know what? He was even trying to be kind to the people that are holding, entering an agreement together, so that they can get percentage from them and give them some, so that at the end of it all, you can have something. But as a Christian, what are you doing? God will give you opportunity of life. What is your plan for God? Nothing. Every year we live. Every year we shout Happy New Year. Now in this year that is about to leave, is going now. Check your record and tell me, how many souls have you won? Say, I don't have time. Oh. God knows I don't have time. If God said he does not have time for us, do you think that you and I will be alive today? A man that is not thinking of what to do to help doesn't bear fruit. Is a tree that does not bear fruit. Now, go further and see. The Bible said in verse 10, it says, then I said unto you, make yourself friends of mammons, of unrighteousness, that when ye fall, that ye may receive into everlasting habitation. Now, a man is now trying to make a means that when he fall, he can have a means of what? Of rising. These are the people of the world, using his wisdom of this world to put it in order, to make sure that in a rainy day, because you see that the rainy day is coming now. When this rainy day come, I can have something to do what? To hold. But in our relationship with God, there is nothing we are doing to say, on when rainy day will come, I can be able to do what? To have something to do what? To hold. No relationship, no sacrifice. We just come to church. We get anointed. When they said we should sweep or do one thing, go for evangelism, everybody is busy doing. But this man was busy putting something apart, because he know that rainy day will come. When rainy day come, he can be able to get something to do or to hold. Check the record of your relationship with God and see what have you given to God as a sacrifice. When rainy day will come, you now hold to God and say, God, this is what I've done for you. This is what I've done for you. This is what I've done. This is my effort to build your kingdom. This is my contribution. This is my contribution. If God will open some of us our record, the contribution is to even pull down and to destroy it. Beloved, God is searching for men who will serve him with a heart of sacrifice. Men that are not too big to sweep. Men that are not too busy to go for evangelism and win soul. Men that are not too proud to humble themselves and become a worker in the house of God. Men that are not too big to serve. That is the people God is looking for. And Christianity is all about sacrifice. He gathered together for me. Those who have made the covenant with me by what? By sacrifice. He said this man was wise, was making effort to make sure that he was able to do what? To escape the calamity that is ahead of him. Now, in verse 10, he said that he that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much. The little thing that God has given to you, you hold it with plier. Hold it and complain. They want to take my money. They want to take my time. I don't have time. Oh, should I leave my shop? I close down my shop. The little shop that God gave to you now, the little office, you can't close it down and come to Bible study and come to revival. You say, this shop must not close. This office must not close. 247, it must be open. Is it your strength that used to open it? You will not live there. You remain there. That business will not grow, not because it does not want to grow. Because why? Sacrifice has not been added to it. David said, he said, how can I do this? Sacrifice has not been added. You have seen that it is you. So the shop must open 24 hours. You come to shop. Now, you are in church now. Some of us, as the service is going on, the phone in your hand, what you are doing with the phone? You are playing game. You are playing game. Oh. The phone, some of us, not all of us, I'm talking about some of us now, the phone now, what we are looking is not Bible, it's game we are playing in the service of God. And you want God. You cannot keep it as a sacrifice to God. Let me give the full time and attention to the service of God. I've come to meet with the Lord. Let me give him a qualified worship. The Bible said he gave him more excellent sacrifice. And you want God to promote you. You want God to expand you. You want God to do more. The little one he have done for you, where is your faithfulness? Where is your faith? Even testimony you cannot share. Where is your faithfulness? We always count of what God have not done because pride has filled the heart of man. We only see the wrong and see the wrong thing. The right thing that God is doing for us, we are not seeing it. The only offense. So a man that is not grateful is always counting offense. Be careful of those who count offense around you. Those who always see what you are doing that is not right. They don't see what you are doing that is good. Be careful of such people because such people are ungrateful. You not sit down and see how you started your life and how God has been keeping you. God gave you one, gave you two, and today God keep them for you along the line. Even when the enemy strike many years, many times, God is there. But when it is time for you to give your life as a sacrifice to God, you are always retaining it to yourself, telling God, say, no, I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm too big. I'm too that. Because idols of mammon has taken over our hearts. The idols of beauty or pride has taken over. The Bible said, how can even your righteous mammon, they make friend with we make friend with their people, and he went to connive with them and tell them that this thing that is about to happen, we just have to work it like this. You will take small, I will take the rest one. So write the B, give Malga 10 million, 20 million, keep 10 million aside. So when Malga has finished taking that one, then the rest one, I will give you small, I will take small. So that we can do what? I can start, I will not be afraid to do what? To be ashamed. I'm praying for us that the mindset of living a life of sacrifice will come upon us. In the name of Jesus Christ. People will count offense and count offense of everything. He said, in verse 10, he said, he that is faithful in that which is least, also in much. And he that is unjust in a least is also unjust in more. God is watching at us. That little thing he gave to you, even your tithe you cannot pay, but you want to know how much the church is having. Now, put yourself in how much is your tithes. You want to know how much the church is having, but you don't even pay tithes. But when you have a need arises, one way or the other, the church will help you. But when it comes to you, but you want to know how much the church have, how much the church have, how much the church have. In short, by next year, by the grace of God, we'll be taking record of something. We'll be announcing it. The only thing we'll not announce is our tithe, because that is a covenant with God and our offering. Every program we do, we'll be announcing it to you. You are not faithful in the little thing. When you were jobless, when you were homeless, when things were down, God stood by you. Now that God has started putting food in your table, you have 2 plates of food. You cannot extend your hand to order. Say, give me the record of food first. If I will give you, let me know. The Bible says you are not faithful in the little thing I am giving to you. Because anybody that is faithful, my mother once told me something, said, look at the children you gave birth to. He said, right from now that they cannot afford anything for themselves, now that you are still affording things for them, the one can still, out of the one you give to them, they can give to you in return. Know that this child is going to be a great giver tomorrow. Someone say, if I don't get money, I go give. You are a liar. You can't give. Now that you have a little and you are not giving, you can't have much and give. No, now. They said they need a left hand for old age. From the beginning of the growth of the of mango tree, you know that this one a mango. A mango. Beloved, the Bible said, he said, how much? He said, how can, when you are not faithful in one? He said, if therefore you have not been faithful in the unrighteous mammon, who will commit into your hand? He said, who will commit to your trust the true riches? So there are true riches. But what provoked them is revelation, understanding, living according to revelation. No wonder Abel was honored. Even in his death, heaven was sharing his testimony. He said, who will commit to you? When you are not faithful in the little one. Let me tell you that God is showing us mercy does not mean that mercy lasts forever. Many of us, we have spent mercy so much that we don't have regard for the covenant anymore. We don't have regards. We don't have regard. We don't have regard for covenant anymore. Every one of us want to live our life at the joy of our hearts, not minding the pain that is in the heart of Christ, not minding the pain that Christ is feeling for us. Everybody is busy living their life. Sir, please stand up. Stand up, sir. Yes, sir. I just want to make an example. Stand up, sir. God is your strength. This is your wife. And this one is your wife. And you have a project in your hand, and your wife is not feeling fine, and is asking you that, honey, bring some money for my treatment. And you told your wife that, I don't have money for that now. You know I have a project in my hand. What is the meaning of that? Did you love her? If you love her, you do what? Give her money. God bless you. When you value yourself and the things you are doing to yourself than the things of God, is a sign that you don't love God. Today, everybody are living for themselves. They don't care about how God is feeling. How can the husband look at the wife that is sick and said, I don't have money now. You know we have project on me, so I don't have money to stay in that house with you. It's like a man. We have a man. I have a man I know there when we're staying at Uti. If you see the upstairs, the house of this man, but if you see how when this man want to eat, if you see the clothes that this man wear, very dirty. The man eats. If you see, he has tenants. Maybe if I mention the place for you, you know that where they built First Bank now. You know there was a big upstairs in that place now at Uti Junction. That place, the man was the owner of that place then, but he could not stay in 3-bedroom flats. He still has other house, so he stay in room and parlor, eating like a beggar, but he has money. In short, they said there's something they said money miss road. Some of us, we are busy thinking about ourselves and forgetting, beloved, the source of your breakthrough, the source of your growth is in Christ. The reason why we are not growing is not God, though. It's you and I. Because why? We have refused to give attention to things that we do that will make us grow. You started a small business. Because the Bible said the light of the righteous world shine brighter and brighter every day. But what you will do at that point, you will just use that small business to cut God off with our attitude. We no longer regard God anymore. When you come to service, it's a bit close, so let me just go. Somebody's waiting for me for shop. Somebody's waiting. God will say, the little business I give to you now, you don't have respect for my time, for my service anymore. We are remain there. So who is now the problem? Is it God? The little job that God gave to you are receiving now. You can't even pay your tithes. You can't. You say, no. Think of it. My mother told me something. She said, when you don't have that food, you were still alive. Now you have that little food. If you share it with somebody, does not mean you will die. Doesn't mean they will die. But what you do is that as you share that food with somebody now, you are invested for your future. Because every future begins from where? Today. Christianity has become so boring. The joy of Christians are dying every day. Is it because God is no longer there in his throne? He's there, but our attitude, the Bible says, two cannot walk except they do what? They agree. He said, who will give you true riches when you have not been faithful in a little one? You are praying for more open door, more breakthrough to come. God is asking you, the little one I gave to you, what are you doing with it? Who are you affecting with it? Who is benefiting from it? Nobody, yourself and yourself. You can come to the point you will deny your wife of the money. A woman said, my husband must die. I said, why? He said, no, he will not live. He will die and leave me. I said, what happened? He said, I prayed for him. When the money have come, when everything is not balanced, he went to and carry one lady. Now there they spend the money for. Make a kukuma die, make all of us waiting. That's how sometimes, that's how we are killing. We are killing the joy, the love of God in our breakthrough. Because when they tell your wife that I don't have money, you know we have projects, so I have to do that project and leave you sick and die. You can abandon the work of God because you have project. If you sleep and not wake up tomorrow, what will happen? Who will stay in the house? Who will drive that car? Who will go to that shop? I don't know whether I'm talking to somebody. He said, who will commit into your hands true riches? Beloved, there are true riches. And God is looking for faithful men. Men who are what? Who are living the life of sacrifice. He said, gather together for me those who have entered the covenant with me by sacrifice. God is waiting. When men are ready, God is searching at our hearts. God is looking at us. Beloved, nothing is too hard for God to do. But God is waiting and is still watching. He said, I look down. It does not take God anything to change your story overnight. But what it takes God is you, your hearts. Have revelation of who God is. He said, cast your bread upon the water. After many days, you shall do what? You shall find it. He said, but when you find it, you will never find it the same way